Hey lovely people, welcome back to my channel made by Yuma. In today's tutorial we are going to see an interesting stuff which is a face mask. This is absolutely a crochet face mask which is beginner friendly, and definitely this is the need of the hour, and you can try this pattern. If you follow this pattern you can do this for any size, adult size, toddler size, a big kid size, or just born. So all sizes you can try with this pattern. So here I'm gonna show you a kid size mask. So this kid size mask is suitable for from 8 to 10 years. So I have made that as a reference and made a little bigger one which would suit from teenage to adult size. So let's quickly see what are the things we would need for this. We would need an acrylic yarn of any color, and you can definitely use a cotton yarn, and the hook size that suits the yarn. Here I am taking 2.5 hook and the scissor which we'll be using at the end of the project. So let's get started by taking the tail end of the yarn and make a slip knot. So for a slip knot, keep the crochet hook over the yarn and yarn over and bring it down, then yarn over and pull through the loop we just formed. This forms a slip knot. So there are many other ways to make a slip knot. You can check out my video on basics, crochet basics, for which I will provide the link in the description box. So then go ahead and make chains. So to begin with, I'm going to make 6 chains and see if that suits the size of the reference mask we have it here. So I'm going to check the size. So it is definitely smaller. I'll make one more chain. I'm making the mask for babies, so it'll be little lesser than the current mask. So this is an adult size, as you can see here. So and we also have borders. Once we are done with the crochet single crochet stitches all around, so we have this border, and that's gonna make little wider. So considering that, I'm just gonna make 7 chains in total. So we already made 6, and here I'm making 7 chains, and then I will skip the first chain and then insert the hook into the second chain. Then yarn over and pull through the loop. We now have 2 loops on the hook. Now grab the yarn and yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. So this forms a single crochet. So we are going to complete 5 more single crochets in the same way, and in total we will have 6 single crochet. Then make chain 1 and we have to flip the pattern. Now make a single crochet in the very first chain. So while inserting into the loop, make sure you insert the hook beneath both the strands of the chain. So we have the front loop and back loop of the chain, right? So we have to insert under both the loops and make a single crochet. Continue to make single crochet in the next chain as well. And into the third chain, so we are at the third chain, we are going to make an increase at the third chain here. So that means we'll make 2 single crochet into the same chain space. So we're making the fourth single crochet into the third chain space. We just made an increase there, and in the next chain space make one single crochet and continue till the end. One single crochet into the next chain space. This is our sixth chain space. So we have completed row 2 here, and we can see there is an increase at the center. So this is how we are going to make the increase to make it wider. You can see the center part has like two single crochet. So if you're making a bigger one, so you will be having 10 chains or so. So in that case we have to make an increase at the fifth chain, then make at the end of the second row make chain 1, and we are going to flip the pattern and make one single crochet in each of the chain space. So at the end of row 3 we will have 7 single crochet. So you can just follow the steps by looking at the video for the third round. So we are at the 7th chain space here, and we are done with row number 3. Here you can see the pattern has been wider. So at the 4th row we are going to make an increase at the center, which is technically the 4th chain stitch. So at the 4th chain stitch we can insert 2 single crochet and then 1 single crochet in rest of the chain space, and complete this round. And for the next round we have to make 1 single crochet in each of the chain space and then make an increase in the following round. Making an alternate increase, that is increase in alternate rounds, you can see. So the previous round has no increase, it was just 1 single crochet in each of the chain space. Now for the next round we are going to make an increase. So technically I have to make an increase at the 5th chain space, but if I make it on 5th chain space it will not fall at the center of the pattern. So instead of following the number count, I'm just gonna make a fold of the pattern at any given point in time and then find the center of the pattern and make an increase at the center part. So here this chain is going to be our center, wherein I'm going to make the increase, that is 2 single crochet into that chain space. So make another single crochet at the center part, thereby increasing it, and then continue to do 1 single crochet in each of the next chain space and complete this round. For the next round we are going to make 1 single crochet into each of the chain space. Now you can clearly see here that at the center, right, if you look at the center where we made an increase, so see that is the center. Whereas in the previous round the increase was not exactly at the center because we followed the number pattern like 3 4 etc. So if you continue to do that, the mask will not be in proper shape. So that's the reason we are going to find the center part and make the increase. So continue to do this for 3 more rounds. So we are almost done with half of the pattern. So if you're gonna check it with a face mask, the reference face mask, so we are almost done. Towards the center of the face mask, we have to change the pattern to do an increase in every other round. So for the next round, we have to make increase here. The previous round also we made an increase, and this round also we are going to make the increase. So we got the center part and we will make an increase there, and then one single crochet into each of the next chain space until the end of this row. So then make a chain 1 and flip the pattern. Now we are going to make a decrease here. So for the decrease, make single crochet in each of the chain space, one single crochet, and then come to the center of the pattern. So now we are at the center of the pattern, and here we will make a decrease. For the decrease, insert the hook into the center part of the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and then insert into the next chain space, yarn over, pull through. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through all the 3 loops. This is like decreasing pattern. So we just made a decrease in this row, and continue to make one single crochet in each of the chain space till end of this row. So once this row is completed, make chain 1 and then flip. Now we are at the center, right? So we just made a decrease and it's gonna automatically fold. As you can see here, the pattern will tend to fold here. So continue to make a single crochet in each of the chain space until the center part, and at the center make a decrease. So let's check if it is at the center part by folding the pattern, and we got the chain space which is the center. There I'm gonna make a decrease now. So for the decrease we'll make single crochet with 2 chain spaces together, and then continue to make one single crochet in each of the chain space till end of this row. Then make chain 1 and flip. So you can see the pattern. Now it's going to fold by itself, just taking the shape of the face mask. So we have done the center part, right? From here onwards we have to make the decrease on alternative rows, the same way we did for increase. So we have to make alternate decrease. So for so you can see here I made alternate decrease, and I am about to complete it. So you can often check the size and the pattern like by folding it, and it has to be symmetrical with the other side also. So just in case if you miss some degrees in a row, you can just make sure to check the other side and then adjust accordingly. So there is no strict rule to make this pattern. It is just by like looking at it, you can make it and adjust the size here and there. So it's just magic with single crochet. That's all I can say. So I'm gonna continue till the end, and I will show you how it looks when it comes to about six single crochet, because we started with singles, right? So here one more round of decrease I'm making in order to match the other side. So now we have completed the base pattern. We have to work on the borders now to give a even finish. So the finish will be better, as you can see in the pink color mask. So the borders are, the edges are very neat. So with that, so we have to figure out which is the front side and which is the flip side of the mask. So make sure you're working with the front side on top, because we are going to make the single crochet. This is the back side, and I'm going to make sure the front side is facing me and start working on single crochet into each of the space. To begin with, make chain 28, so that will suit the size of a baby, that is a 2-year old, 1 year to 2-year old. So once I'm done with 28 chain, I'm going to make a slip stitch on the other side, the opposite side, that is the end of this row, and make a slip stitch. Now create single crochet into the same chain space, and then insert into the next space available and make a single crochet. So you have to make one single crochet into each of the next spaces. So continue to do until you are done with the other end. So here we have come to the other corner where we have to make another set of 28 chains, and then insert into the opposite side and make a slip stitch. Now make another single crochet into the same chain space and continue to make one single crochet into each of the chain space. We have come to the corner of this other end, wherein we have to make a slip stitch as the finishing stitch and pull the yarn, cut the yarn, leaving about 2 to 3 inches. So now that the simple mask is complete, so we are going to hide the loose ends using the crochet hook, or you can use a sewing needle as well. Just repeat this for 4 to 5 times. Insert the hook and pull the yarn through the adjacent loops, and same way you can do to the tail end as well. So our beautiful face mask is ready. So this would definitely suit newborn babies with little adjustment, but definitely for 1 to 2.5 years baby. As we had planned initially, we made it a little smaller than the reference face mask. I'm gonna make this for a girl baby, that is girl toddler. So I made a big flower because it's gonna match her hairband as well. You can make small flowers or teddy bear faces, anything. You can just play around with the uh, decorative part. And I hope you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends and family, and please subscribe to my channel if you really like this video.